in the last session regarding, I gave you a small assignment in the last session. How many people completed that? I don't know. Can you spell out, sir? I want a program to print number of lines, words and the characters present in the given file. That is about our program. Write a program to print number of lines, number of words, number of characters present in the given file. That is our requirement, right? How you can able to do that? Okay, very simple terminology, sir. Listen very carefully, sir. I will explain this. The remaining people, the people who didn't do, can you please have a look once? It's a very easy thing, right? So now just observe a bit carefully, sir. I want to check. I will read the file name from the keyboard. I have to read the file name from the keyboard. Import OS. Okay, OS module contain. There is a file method. That's why we have to use import OS. Next, maybe I may use this module. Actually, not required, but still. So let me use that to stop the program at the beginning only. Sir, F1 name is equal to file name. Input of enter file name. Enter file name. Like this I'm taking, sir. Sir, can you please enter file name? Okay, like if os dot path dot os dot path dot is a file of f name. What is the meaning of this one, sir? If a file available, if the specified file is available, what I'm taking, print of file exists, sir. Print of file exists. Sir, what is the name, sir? Just the f name I'm trying to print. Okay, sir, file is already there. If the file is there, to read that file, sir, open the file pointer. F is equal to open f name, comma, in which mode we require to open. Like this, right? We have to take. Suppose else, sir, file is not available. Just very small terminology. If the file is not there, just a print of file doesn't exist. Print of file doesn't exist. Sir, what I'm trying to take is f name. Okay, f name like this, and then I don't want to continue further. I don't want to continue further, right? Now I'm taking sys of exit of 0. Regarding sy of exit of 0, 0 means status code, 0 means sir, normal termination, non-zero means abnormal termination you have. Sir, up to this, just what I'm doing is, sir, can you please cross check whether the file is available or not? If the file is available, if the file is available, can you please print? Can you please, if the file is available, then automatically open that file to read in the read mode. Otherwise, sys of exit. Regarding that system dot exit, you can able to take, sir. Now my requirement here is, okay, yes, we can use a try except blocks also, Omkar, no problem at all. Yes, we can do that. Now L count is equal to, L count means line number count, and word count is equal to, next C count is equal to 0 I'm taking. Oh, all the three variables I declared with 0 at the beginning, right? So L count, W count, and the C count. L means number of lines, W means number of words. Next, and after that, C count means character count. Character count. Like this I'm taking, sir. Okay, next, for line in F, for each line in F, sir, what I have to do? L count is equal to L count is equal to L count plus 1. Remember that for each line. Divya, just cross check whether it's going to work or not. At last we will decide. Sir, L count is equal to L count plus 1, because for every line in the file, okay, L count is equal to L count plus 1. Okay, like number of lines will be incremented by 1. Next, I want to increment character count, C count. Observe that a bit very carefully, sir. So C count means, yes, C count already existing plus in this line, how many number of characters are there? I don't know that. LEN, length of line. Remember that, sir. LEN, length of line. So for every line, increment the line count by 1. Increment the character count by in that line, how many characters are there? Add that character, number of characters to count. Okay, like. Next, my requirement is words count. Are you getting that? Word count. But how many words are there in that? Okay, number of words is equal to line dot split. Are you getting? Can you please split the line? Split the line. Okay, according to space character. We are not specifying anything. Split the line according to space character. Then automatically, how many words are there by default? You will get some number of words. The list of words by default you are going to get. Now, word count is equal to word count plus length of words, sir. So in this list, how many words are there? That number, can you please add to word count? Like this I'm taking, sir. That's all. If you repeat this step for every line present in the file, then automatically here just it's keep on keep on doing that. Okay, now what's my requirement is, let me print at last, print on the number of lines. The number of lines is, what is that, sir? L count. The number of lines is L count. Next, similarly, the number of words is W count. The number of characters is C count. Like this we can able to take. I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Yes. How you can? Sir, this is for every line in F. For every line in F, by default, yes, this syntax itself is going to recognize new line character. Vedante Bari. This line itself is going to recognize new line character. Next, sir, in char, it will be added spaces as characters. Yes, Divya. So spaces also by default considered as characters only. Sys dot exit of 0. What it will do is, my Python program will be stopped without continuing further. Srikanth Reddy. What is the purpose of sys dot exit of 0? Python program will be stopped without executing further. That's all. Clear? Are you able to understand? Okay, that's all, sir. Now have a look once, sir. What about my requirement is, let me execute this code. But you have to, but we require to do, we require to provide file name. Okay, like Parsade, what you are, we can use break also, right? If you are using break, then you will come out of the loop. Regarding, if you use break, where you can use break, if you are there within the loop, but you are not there inside loop. But you are not there inside loop, then automatically you should not use break statement. Break statement is applicable. Like it's applicable only inside loops somewhere. Sir, here 0 is used by all counter, hence it is shared, all are using same now. Yes, at the beginning all values are 0. Sir, at the beginning all values are 0. L count, W count and C count is equal to 0. Sir, here for every all values, it doesn't mean, sir, all the things are going to be assigned with that. At the beginning I'm assigning with 0 for all. Acceptable? Okay, let me execute that. Automatically your doubts by default will be clarified. Okay, next, line dot split method. In the line, how many words are there? With respect to space character, how many words are there? So all those words will come in the form of list. Somewhere we covered while discussing string concept. Have you remembered, right? While discussing string concept, we covered already. All the characters, all the words present inside line will come in the form of words, will come in the form of list. Okay. For line f dot read lines in line 10. Yes, it's not required for line. For every line inside f by default is enough. It can able to recognize. F means what? File. F means what? File pointer only. It means for every line in that f, it can able to identify. Split default character is the space. Correct. That's why we are not specifying anything, because word and word separated with the space only. Clear? Can I execute this code? Can I execute this code? Okay. Now observe that here I'm taking, let me go for abc.txt. Sir, in the abc.txt, some words are there. Some words are there. Can you please tell how many lines are there? Please respond. How many lines are there? 9 lines. The answer should be, because at least you can. How many in each line? How many words are there? First word, second word, third word, fourth word. Regarding fourth word, of course, this total is no space, single word, 4. So in every line, 4 words are there. 4 into 9. What is about its value? 4 into 9. 9 into 4, man. 36. 45. 4, 36. 36 words are there. Next, in every line, how many characters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Space is also one character, sir. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Are you getting? 24 characters are there. 24 or 25? Maybe 24. Into 9. The corresponding value I have to get. Okay. Let me execute this code. Here, py test.py. Enter file name. I'm providing abc.txt. abc.txt, sir. Can you please observe? The number of lines 9, the number of words 36, the number of characters is 224. Everyone can aware? Yes? Are you able to understand, right? Sir, now can you please provide enter file name? My file name is test.py only. Are you getting? File name is test.py. In the test.py, how many lines are there? 21 lines are there. Let me cross check my program. Yes. How many lines? Because here I have observed, right? Okay, something like I'm taking. So up to that. Okay. Let me remove. Sir, all how many lines is there? Let me cross check. Sir, test.py. Test.py. How many lines are there, sir? 17. Are you getting? How many lines are there? 17. 17 lines are there. The number of words are nothing but 37 are there. The number of characters are 417 is there, sir. Enter some file name, test.py. So no such type of file I know. File does not exist. Test.py. Clear, Divya? I hope my logic is working perfectly. Okay, that's all, sir. This is just a small application. What you people should aware clearly, right? Okay. So now my next question, of course, that's all, sir. This is the way how you can read the data, how you can write the data to the with respect to the text of file. Next, the small cases we require to discuss so that you may get much clarity, sir. Sir, handling binary data. Are you getting handling binary data? I want to handle, sir. Sorry. The binary data can be either images, video files, like such type of thing is by default considered binary data, right? One minute, please. There is a small doubt. Words dot split only consider words, or does it include other characters like zero, separator characters, and so on? Split method is always going to, by default, split method is always going to consider with respect to space. Regarding Srikanth Reddy, usually, sir, how many words are there? 3 words are there. Regarding, based on how you can decide number of words with respect to space character. Regarding, that's why. So with respect to space, can you please divide this one into multiple words? For that, we are going to use a split. Next, if you don't want to break with respect to space, then you can provide argument. Okay, sir, here have you observed, right? which argument we are passing? We are not passing any argument. That's why splitting is going to be happen with respect to space. If you don't want with respect to space, you can use your own character. How you can able to do that? Okay, suppose, can you please divide with respect to A? Can you please divide with respect to A? Wherever A is there, before that one word, after that another word, it is going to consider. Okay, like in the string concept, I explained very clearly this behavior. Can you please go through that? Yes, after this is the clear? Srikanth Reddy. Okay, well, now just observe that a bit carefully, sir. Line, Divya. Or if line, what is that? Can you please spell out? At which line you are asking? The doubt? Can you please spell out line number? Divya. If we don't use a split method, yeah, if we don't use a split method, then what is the way? How you can able to identify? By using for loop with respect to space and so on. Yes, we may use some other option, some other way, but anyway, usage of split is always recommended, right? How many spaces are there here? Do you know how many lines of the code is required? Only one ready-made code. Okay, sir, just one small clarity. Don't feel this is the only possibility, sir. We can have a number of alternative possibilities also. Just because programming is multiple ways are there, sir. This is one way you people should aware. Okay, remember. Next, Srikanth Reddy, are there 4 words now? Where with respect to what? $225 words, but it is showing 224 words. Sir. How you calculated, man? 225 words. 25 into 9. Onkar. Sunil Kumar Sahu. How you calculated? So maybe you counted this total thing as 2 words. Correct? Sunil Kumar. ABC file. 9 into output is. Can you please count whether am I getting correct output or not? Output. Am I getting correct output or not? 1 minute. Enter test.py. Sorry. abc.txt. Yes. Yes. Who is asking the doubt? Here number of lines 9. Clear, man? 9 is there. Next one after that, number of words 36. Any doubt about this one? Number of words is 36. Any doubt about this one? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 words are there. Total 36. But only doubt is how the number of characters. Okay, how you are going to get number of characters. That's all your doubt. Okay. Now here in the first line, can you please tell how many characters are there? How many characters are there? Can you please count? 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces also you should count. 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry. 1, 2, 3 like this. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. Let me take here py len off. Okay, here I'm taking just all students are gems. Okay, now how many characters are there? 24 into 9. What about its value? Yeah, Vedant, we will include 24 into 9. What about its value? 24 into 9. Can you please count? 24 into 9, 216. But what is the output we are getting? 224. You may get the doubt. But here, take a bit very special care. After completing everything, new line character is there or not? New line. Because of that new line character only next line is coming. So how many new lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. That's all. Here new line is not there. 8. 216 plus 8. What about its value? 216 plus 8. What about its value? 224. Are you getting? 224. Because here new line is not there. If I'm taking new line, then automatically number of characters by default will be changed. Number of lines by default will be changed. If you want to observe, so, Sunil, I hope are you able to understand my discussion? Okay, well, good. So now observe that. Let me execute this one. Enter file name abc.txt. Then automatically here there is 225 is coming. Are you getting? 225 is coming. But anyway, it is treated as no data. That's why number of lines is there is no change at all. Are you getting? 225. Just here new line character. New line character. Because of that, the cursor is moving. New line character. That's why. Clear, right? That's all. So this is what you people should aware how you can able to access data from the file. Okay. Now sometimes we may require to handle binary data also. How you can able to handle binary data, sir? Sir, very simple. My requirement is I want to read the images. I want to read images. I want to read video files. Okay, like how you can able to read images and video files. Okay, for that very rare we are going to have such a type of concept. Most of the times file handling means we are going to use for text data only. Remember that, sir. Okay, how you can able to read the data, image files and video files and so on. For that we require to use do you know, sir, RB mode, WB mode, like we are going to use. Clear for all of it? Okay, how you can do that, sir? With sir, example, let me take. Sir, my requirement is, observe that I have one image file is there, sir. I have one image file is there. Just I took Guido. I have an image is there, sir. Guido image is there. Okay, observe that the person who introduced Python for us. Okay, the greatest person, man. This person, Guido or Rosam, like this person is there. Now my requirement is I want to read the binary data. From this, I want to write this binary data to some other file. This is about my requirement, right? Read binary data present in this image and write this binary data with to some other file, to some other. Okay, through program we require to do that, sir. Through program we require to do that. Okay, don't feel sir, most of the people are going to feel sir, what there inside, sir? Right click, copy, and then paste on the paste. Automatically this copy is ready, sir. Write a program for that. I'm talking about not copy paste. Okay, how you can able to do that? Sir, very simple. Just let me, sir. F1 is equal to, can you please open? Can you please open? What is the file name? Can you spell out, sir? What is the file name I selected? What is the file name? Guido.jpg. Are you getting that? Guido.jpg. Like this I have to take. So Guido.jpg. Okay, like this I'm taking, sir. In which mode I have to take? RB. Are you getting? In which mode, sir? RB. Sir, why we are taking R means what? R means what? Read. B means what? Read. R means read. B means what? Binary. That's why we are going to use like that. Okay. Now, sir, this is F1. I want to write this binary data to some other file. F2 is equal to open. Okay. Just I'm taking, sir. Okay. Some here just I'm trying to take, sir, new pic. Any name you can use, right? New pic, JPG, okay, like comma, I want to write binary data, that's why WB. Regarding I want to write binary data, WB. Sir, this file not there, no problem at all. This line itself is going to create that file. Acceptable, sir, create that file, sir, whatever name. So now my question is, read the total binary data present in this file and write that binary data to this file, how you can do? Very simple, sir. Bytes is equal to B1 F1 dot read. read the total data present inside F1, okay, into bytes array. Are you getting that? F1 into bytes array. F1 is nothing but what? File. F1 dot read total binary data. Can you please copy paste into this byte array? That's all. Now, what we have to do is, sir, write this binary data to F2. F2 dot write of bytes. Are you getting? F2 dot write of bytes. Sir, very simple terminology. Read the binary data from the file F1, write that binary data to F2 file. If you can do this, then automatically total data by default is going to return to the file. Now just print new image. Okay, new image is available with the name. New image is available with the name. What is the name I'm taking, sir? New pic dot jpg. That's all. Sir, we are not required to write much code. Reading the data, writing the data, writing the binary data, reading the binary data is very easy. Here we should go for bytes. Sir, data, of course, it's going to return some bytes form. Okay, like just don't try to print directly by using print statements. Beautiful output by default you are going to get if you print these bytes. Okay, just here just have a look once about this one, sir. What is the, let me execute this code. Yes, new image is available with the name new pic.jpg. Let me open in the current working directory. Sir, new pic.jpg got created or not? Can you please observe the timestamp? Okay, 4/16/2018, 8:50 p.m. Are you getting right? 8:50 p.m. Just now this file got created. Observe that. Now here let me open. Is it the same data or not? Yes. Is it the same data or not? Yes. Original source file is already there. And this one is my Python program created file. Remember that, sir. Okay. It's very simple. It's a very simple, sir. What there inside? Just read the data, and then write there. Okay, like this. Clear? What if the file is already there? Then it's going to override existing data. Okay, copy paste kind of thing in the programming not allowed, Nirmal Kumar. This thing within the program, this is nothing but copy paste. Okay, itself is nothing but copy paste. Okay, just a manual copy paste in the program, it is not. You have to read the data, you have to write that data like. Sir, now do you know tomorrow what you can do is, can you please search? Yeah, extension can be based on the file extension you have to take. It can be PNG also, no problem with that. Can you please, you can cross check. Okay, it can be any extension. The file, whatever extension is there, that extension we require to use. Okay, so that's all. Can you please search for video file also? In the video file also, nothing there, sir. Nothing. Every total program is the same. What you can take input.mp4. Okay, input video.mp4. Assume that if our video file name is input.mp4 or .avi, whatever there. Now you can write the output file, output video.mp4. Like this, you can able to write, sir. Output video.mp4 like that's all. The remaining program is always same. It will work for any type of binary data. Don't worry about that. But most of the times, very rare, we have this type of requirements, right? Next, converting from one type to another type, it's going to be supported or not? We are not sure. Just check for that. Clear? Are you getting? Now, sir, this is a very special case, sir. How you can able to read the images, how you can able to write the images, right? Next, sir, very common programming requirement. Handling CSV files. What is the meaning of CSV, sir? CSV files, separated values. Yeah, the part of programming requirement. It's a very common requirement to write and read the data with respect to CSV files. So in Python, reading the data from the CSV file, writing data to the CSV file is very, very easy because Python contains CSV module for that. Are you getting that? Python contains CSV module for that. By using that, you can able to write very, very easily, right? Okay. How you can able to do that, sir? Can you please explain with a small example, like you may ask? Can I go for that? Are you getting? Can I go for that? Read the data. What are CSV files? You can able to see Vedanta Vari. Within a minute, you can able to see CSV file. It is something like Excel only. It is something like Excel only, comma separated values. Are you getting? CSV, comma separated values like. Okay, let me go for a small chota example how to create like this, right? CSV module is there in the Python to handle CSV files. Remember that. CSV module is there in the Python to handle CSV files. Okay, CSV files are there. CSV module is there in the Python. The biggest specialty of Python is if you have any requirement, further modules are there, further batteries are there inside Python. Remember that. Okay, so that is the biggest advantage. So that our life by default will become very easy. Okay. Now let me go for a small chota example so that you may get much clarity, sir. What I want to do is I want to read the data from the command prompt saying array enter employee number, employee name, employee salary, employee address. How many fields I want to read? 4 fields, right? Okay. Can you please read employee number, employee name, employee address, and employee salary? Can you please read some 4 employees, 5 employees, 10 employees data from the keyboard? Write this total data to sir Excel file or get into CSV file. That is about my requirement, right? How you can able to do that in the Python? Very, very simple, sir. Rajan, observe very carefully about this one. Import CSV. Which module I'm going to import, sir? Can you spell out? What is the module name? Array, what is the module name? CSV. Okay, like CSV module. Next, with the open, full form of CSV, comma separated values. Divya, comma separated values, something like CSV. Okay, with the open, which file I want to open? emp.csv. emp.csv. Sir, my file name is emp file, emp.csv file. In which mode we have to take? W mode, comma, new line is equal to just the blank. Yes, F. 1 minute. Sir, why I'm taking new line? Within a minute you can able to get. Don't worry about that. Sir, what is the file name I'm taking? emp.csv. In which mode I'm taking? W mode. Are you getting W mode? Sir, it is W mode means, please respond. What is the meaning of W mode? Ayo, what is the meaning of W mode? Right. If it is the right, is this file compulsory there or not required? Not already available or should be available already? Not required to be. Sir, this line is going to create that file. Remember that, okay? We are not required to create. This line itself is going to create that file because I want to write the data to that file. That's about my requirement, right? Okay? Now what I want to take? W is equal to, sir, I want writer. I want writer object to write to CSV file. What I will take? CSV dot writer. CSV dot writer of F. CSV dot writer of F. I'm taking. Sir, what is the meaning of that is, okay, returns CSV writer object, something like print writer. Good. CSV returns writer object, pointing to okay, F, pointing to F. F is internally pointing to emp.csv. Okay, well, sir, just I'm getting writer to write some data. How you can able to write to the CSV file? CSV.writer. If you call that, then automatically I will get writer object. The people who are coming from Java background, If you want print writer, if you want file writer, if you want buffer writer, you are going to get print writer pw is equal new print writer of abc.txt. Same kind of thing is w is equal to csv. First get writer object. Next, in the csv file, at the top, employee number, employee name, employee salary, employee address, like a header, each column header, something like, do you know, if I can take Excel, CSV is also something like Excel only, right? Sir, here I want a header, employee number. Are you getting? I want a header, employee number I want. Next, and after that, employee name I want, employee salary I want, employee address I want. E address, ADDR. Regarding E address, like I want, sir. Sir, do you know, this is nothing but something like column names. Correct or not? Column names. This row is by default considered header. Like this is the row, right? Now, how I can write this row? Listen this one, sir. If you want to write a row, what is the method we require to call? W dot. What is the W, sir? Can you please tell? Writer object which is pointing to CSV file. W dot write row. Are you getting? W dot write row. Sir, here I have to pass a list, sir. What is the first one? Enum. Are you getting? First one is the enum. What is the second one? Ename. Are you getting? What is the second one? Sorry. What is the second one? Ename. Next, the third one, sir, eSal. What is the fourth one, sir? E-address. Are you getting? Fourth one is E-address. Like this I'm taking, sir. E-address. Okay, that's all. If you can take this one, now, sir, it is going to write column, one row. Sir, usually I want to consider this column names. Observe that, sir. Column names. Now, sir, here I'm using capital letter just to indicate that column. You can use either lowercase or otherwise either lowercase you can use or otherwise uppercase, no problem at all. One row by default we have. Clear up to this? Yes. Okay, that's all. Now what is the next one? So only column header, only header row you are writing. But where is your data? That data I want to read from the keyboard. What I will take is, okay, n is equal to int of input of n is equal to int of input of enter number of employees. Are you getting? Sir, how many employees data you want to enter, sir? Enter number of employees. Sir, I want 4 employees. I want 5 employees. Like you can ask, enter for I in range of n. For I in range of n. Oh, sir, for I in range of n. Okay, like what you can take? Enum is equal to. Sir, my requirement is, okay, you can write enum is equal to, assume the all are string type. If you want, you can take int type also, no problem at all. Or, okay, don't get confused. Int of input of enter employee number. Are you getting? Enter employee number. Like this I'm taking, sir. Assume that enter employee number. It's going to save it. What is the next one? Ename is equal to sir input of enter employee name. Enter employee name, sir. Okay, like this is like this, right? Next, eSal is equal to float of input of enter employee salary. Like this I'm taking, sir. Enter employee salary, like this. Okay, what the last one? Respond E-address. What the last one? E-address. Input of enter employee address. Like this I'm taking, sir. That's all. So now for every in n number of times, I will ask, hey, can you please tell employee number, employee name, employee salary, employee address. Now you got. Now these total four records, four values talks about one employee, one employee. That's why what I will take is write this data, write this data to the file. W dot write row. Are you getting? Write row. I have to pass list. I have to pass list. So in that, first one is enum, second one is ename, third one is esal, fourth one is address. Okay. Now this reading one employee data, all the four fields with the four fields added. Oh, first row added, second row added. So like this loop by default will be repeated for every employee, whatever you want to specify. Clear? Are you seeing? Seems to be very easy. Seems to be very easy. Just we are for the first employee data added, second employee data added, third employee data added. Something like our database, correct? Something like our database format. Yes, order is important. Order is important. Okay. Now I'm taking print of total employees data. Total employees data added. Total employees data return to CSV file, return to CSV file successfully. Remember that. Return to CSV file successfully. That's all. Just I'm trying to take, sir. 1 minute. Yes, that's all. Now, sir, let me run this code. After creating, but I want to add new. Then again repeat, but at that time, don't use W. What you require to do, sir? Append mode. Are you getting append mode? Okay, the program based on our requirement, we have to change the code. Assume that, sir, I'm going to enter some data. That data will be returned to CSV file. That's about my requirement, right? Okay, sir, I'm closing this window. Don't save. Okay, like I'm closing this. Let me execute this code. Let me execute this code, sir. Okay, now enter number of employees. Okay, 3 employees or 4 employees, like this I'm taking, sir. Enter employee number 100. Enter employee name. Enter employee name Durga. Okay, enter employee salary 1000. Okay, enter employee address HYD. That's all. So first employee added successfully. Enter employee number 200. Enter employee name Sunny. Okay, enter employee salary. Enter employee salary 2000. Enter employee address Mumbai. Okay, like enter employee number 300. Enter employee name Mallika. My friends are all these people. Enter employee salary 3000. Okay, enter employee address Chennai. Okay, like enter employee number 400. Enter employee name Sunny completed, Mallika completed. Any other? Malaika. Okay, like enter employee salary 4000. Next, enter employee address Mumbai only. Like this I'm taking. Okay, that's all. 4 employees completed. Total employees data returned to CSV file successfully. Remember that, sir. Sir, where is the CSV file? Let me go to current working directory. In the current working directory, yes, employee CSV file got created or not? Yes, in the current working directory, D:Durga classes. Observe that D:Durga classes is my current working directory. EMP file created. Can you please cross check the timestamp? 907 906 means just now only. Don't worry about that, just now. Okay, let me open this file. Excellent. Are you able to see that? Now my data got created. My data is available or not? Yes, you can able to see, sir. That's all. Writing data, you can able to write to something like CSV file. Sir, CSV is nothing but, yes, XLI file will be created. Yes, this one is nothing but CSV. You can able to open by using Excel only. Divya. Yes. Clear? Any explanation is required? Yes, we can. Any Excel file also. Comma separated values means sometimes what will happen here, while reading this data, if you want to read somewhere else, with all these values internally separated with comma. Okay, like that's why we can use the word comma separated values. Like Okay, that's all. So can I hope it's a clear for all of you, right? That's all. This is about what is the how you can able to write the data to the file. Now my question is, okay, yes, now my question is, observe that here. So I didn't write the new line. New line, what will happen, sir? If I'm not writing new line, what will happen? What will happen, sir? Here see this. I didn't write new line. What will happen? If I'm not writing new line, what will happen is, do you know, here between every line, one extra line came in the picture. Regarding one extra line came in the picture. What it means, sir? Sir, we are not getting. Can you please explain? Like you may ask. Let me close this file. 1 minute, sir. Let me close this file. Do you want to save? Don't save. Leave that. Okay, don't save. Leave that. Sir, now here observe that. Let me execute this code. Enter number of employees. This time only 2 employees or 3 employees I'm taking. Enter employee number 100. Enter employee name Durga. Next enter employee salary 1000. Enter employee address HYD. Okay, well. Enter employee number 200. Enter employee name some Sunny. Okay, like I'm taking, sir, 2000 Mumbai, like this I'm taking, sir, Mumbai. Enter employee number, so sorry, enter employee number 300. Enter employee name Mallika. Next and after that enter employee salary 3000. Next and after that Chennai. Okay, that's all. I added, sir, only 3. I added only 3. Now can you please let me open that file? Let me open that file. Can you please cross check? Is this file newly created or not? Yes, sir, 910. Have you observed? 910 here. Have a look once. Let me open that. Let me open that. Oh, are you seeing the problem? Are you seeing the problem? Are you getting right? Sir, this is one extra line, one extra line, one extra line. That's why to overcome this problem, okay, we should use new line. We should use new line is equal to empty. Something like in our print, have you remembered? In our print, if we are using separator or otherwise end is equal to space. End is equal to space, just bracket open, bracket close. Somewhere we use it, right? Have you remembered in the last example somewhere, print line 1 from the file, comma, end is equal to, okay, like this we do. Have you remembered, right? Okay, if we are not using like this, what will happen here? Between first line, second line, sir, one line separator is going to come automatically. To overcome this type of problem, compulsory we should use new line is equal to like this. Clear? Yes, ma'am. Up to this, so we can able to read. We can able to read the data. We can able to read the data. I mean, write the data to sir CSV file, because CSV file is the very common requirement in our Python applications. That's why you should have clear clarity, sir. Now, how to read the data from the CSV file? How you can able to write the data to the CSV file? It's a clear. How you can able to read the data from the CSV file, right? Okay, 1 minute. Here, Priyanka, just observe the CSV dot writer of F. What it means is, assume here with open as F, it is going to create emp.csv file. Okay, it is going to create emp.csv file created to write the mode with the F is pointing to that. Okay, F is the reference variable. Now to write the data to this file, one writer object must be required. That writer object is nothing but W. Okay, CSV dot writer of F. Sir, can you please give some writer object to write the data to this F? To write the data to F. F means what? emp.csv. Clear? Are you getting? Priyanka. Okay, well, sir, still. Sir, means internally that file understand one record and jump to next line. Yes, Onkar, this is happening like that. Next, sir, we can create created copy of any file through Python, like SQL file also. Yes, why not? Divya, I hope possible. Possible. If 25 columns are there, we need to hard code it? Yes. Okay, Arpita, most of the times, do you know, here in my program, I'm hard coding. But next level, we are going to read that file names. We are going to read the names from the somewhere, from the properties file, from the database also. You can able to read and you can able to use that. Okay. So we can do that, no problem at all. Arpita, are you getting right? Yeah. Next, input is equal to write with what is this one? Can we take like this? 1 minute. If input is equal to write, no, you should not. Oh, input is equal to write. No. Can you please cross check, Srikant? Once, can you please cross check? Just execute what will happen. You can. Yeah. W is equal to writer of emp.csv. Can we use this type? Vaibhav, no. W is equal to writer of CSV. CSV dot writer. emp.csv. Oh, F is equal to like. Can you please observe? No, I don't think. Or otherwise, you are going to specify only file name. CSV.writer. Just check that. Just only file name. Just like Java, is it going to work or not? Can you please cross check? But if you are going to specify here only, then now you can close that file, vary the file pointer, like you may get the problem. Okay. Yeah. That's also, this is how you can able to write the data to the file. Now my requirement is, I want to read data from the CSV file. Regarding I want to read the data from the CSV file. How you can able to read, sir? Assume the very simple terminology you can able to use. Sir, to read the data, what is the code we require to write? Sir, let me close this one. Instead of list, can we use? Yes, mostly acceptable, I hope. Priyanka, mostly acceptable. But generally, very common thing we have to use is a list in our programming. Tuple, next and after that frozen set, very rare we are going to use. Once a group of things are required, our hand should go for list only. But maybe it is going to be accepted tuple, because in the last several cases, wherever list is accepted, it accepts a tuple, it accepts a set and so on. But usually, commonly used concept is nothing but list. Observe. Okay. Now, how we can read the data? Read data from the CSV file. Regarding how I can read the data from the CSV file, right? Very simple. Have a look once. Import CSV. Okay, this even I'm removing, but I hope you can able to see, because all the things are recorded, right? Now, what I want to take, F is equal to open. F is equal to open I'm taking. Sir, which file you want? emp.csv. But in which mode I have to take? R. Are you getting that? F is equal to R. Yes, you can use with open, like no problem at all. Sir, just I'm taking like this. Now, I want a reader object related to this file. I want reader object. Earlier, we demanded for writer object. Now I want a reader object to read the data. R is equal to CSV dot reader. R is equal to CSV dot reader of F. Are you getting? Sir, what is going to return? Returns a reader object. Returns a reader object. Sir, CSV reader object point into that file. Okay. Now reader is also ready, right? So now what I'm taking is, sir, just data is equal to list of R. Just have a look once, sir. Data is equal to data is equal to list of R. Can you please observe what is this R? R is nothing but what? Right? What is the R? R itself is nothing but what? CSV reader object. If you pass a reader object to the list inbuilt function, then the total data by default is going to come into data type. Data like this, right? So now my question is, what the type of this? Okay, print of, listen this one, type of data. What it's going to return, sir? Just observe that. 1 minute, have a look once. Let me close that, sir. Let me close. I hope have you remembered. 1 minute, 1 minute. Let me execute. 1 minute, sir. Let me execute the previous program. Yes, here new line I used. 1 minute. Let me save the data again. Enter number of employees, some 4. 1 minute, because same data I want to read. And Durga, just please, because new line characters are came right. I didn't remove that. That's why. Enter employee number 200. Next, Sunny something like salary 2000. Next, enter Mumbai, like this I'm taking. Enter employee number 300. Enter employee name. Okay, enter employee name Malika. Next, and after that enter employee salary 3000. Next, enter employee address Chennai. Enter Malika. Enter employee number, we have to enter 400. Enter employee name Malaika. Enter employee salary 4000. Enter employee address Mumbai, like this I'm taking Mumbai, like, yeah, that's all. Data returned to the file successfully, no problem at all. Now let me, yes, that's all. This is my code. Okay, same. Now here, what is the data type? I hope it is the list, because we are using list function only, right? Because we are using list function only, that's why list. Let me print that data in the form of list. What it's going to provide? What it's going to provide? You should have a basic idea. Then automatically, do you know? It is the list of list objects. It's the list of list objects. You should have clarity. It's the list of list objects. First list contain first row. First row. First list contain first row. Second list contain second row. Third list contain third row. Fourth list contain fourth row. Like this, right? Okay. List of list objects. List of list objects, right? Sir. Okay. Next, someone is asking, can you please print R? Reader object directly. What will happen? If I print R, it is the type of R. Type of R I'm taking. What is the type of R? Can you please, reader object, right? What is the type of R? CSV reader. Again, this is the CSV reader. If I print R, nothing, just address or something like, it's going to provide. Regarding CSV reader object locating at so and so. Okay, like we should not. Now here what I want to take, data. So can you please observe the data is coming in the list of list objects. Now you can able to understand very clearly, sir. Now my requirement is for each line in data means for every object in this. So for everything means first list object, second list object, third list object, like we are going to use for each line in data, like this I'm taking. Now in that line, for each word in line. So here see this one, for every list present in data. Sir, first time this is the list, second time this is the list. Next, in that line, for every word means this one, like this we are going to take. What I have to take? Print, print. Observe that a bit very carefully, sir. Can you please print a word? Can you please print a word? And then backslash T. What the meaning of backslash T? Anyone can you please tell? Tab. Word. Can you please print a tab? Under them, end is equal to empty. Because first word means employee number. Assume that, sir. First word means employee number, and then tab. Okay. Second one, employee name, and then tab. Third one, employee salary, and then tab, employee address. So every word present in that line, it is going to print. Don't go for new line. That's why n is equal to empty. N is equal to empty, like this I'm taking, sir. So after printing that, okay, compulsory should go for new line. Okay, new line, empty line I'm taking. That's all. Yeah, have a look once. So it is going to be print something like perfect. Sir, for every line in data, for every word in that line, sir, first row will be printed. Under them, new line. Next, repeat again, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row, sixth row. Even your file contain 1 lakh rows also. This one is going to work. Don't keep any doubt at all. Observe that, sir. Let me cross check. Are you in a position to understand, right? Sir, employee number, employee name, employee salary, and then employee address. Why it's coming here is, have you observed, right? More number of characters are there. Like alignment wise, don't worry about that. Okay? Clear? Are you in a position to read data from the CSV file or not? Yes, we can able to do that. We should be in a position to print that data also. Clear? How you can read the data, how you can write the data with respect to the CSV files, you should aware, sir. Okay. What is the next concept we require to talk? A bit very important. That's all. It is the special case of, okay, how you can read the data, how you can write the data, and so on. So while reading data is in str, but we entered into values. While reading the data, yeah, no problem at all. In which format we are going to read? 1 minute. 1 minute. Can you please observe that? Yes. So by default, it's always going to return in the form of string only. Remember that. If you have clarity, yes, this one is the int type, then we have typecasting functions are there. We can able to do that. No problem at all. Omkar, are you getting right? By default, something like, if you are entering data from the keyboard, it is always going to be considered in which form? String form only. Something like that. If you know it is always int type, then you can able to convert into int type by using typecasting functions. Yes, up to that, any doubt? Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's all. So next, zipping and unzipping files. How you can able to do that? Sir, zip operation, unzip operation, you can able to do even in the Python also. Sir, zipping and unzipping, very, very easy. Unzipping files, sir. Okay, remember that. So what is the need of zip and unzipping files? Very simple. Suppose I have some 10 files are there. I want to send a mail. What we have to do? You have to keep inside a folder, create some zip file, and happily you can send single file. That single file may contain multiple files also, right? Okay, what is the main advantage, right? The biggest advantage here is memory utilization will be improved. Correct or not? It's the general words only. Memory utilization will be improved. Correct? What is the biggest advantage? Don't save, sir, file directly. Don't save file directly. Just memory in the form of zip file. If you are going to store, memory utilization by default will be improved. Next, transportation time. I want to transport from one location to another location. Transportation time will be reduced, sir, because we are not required to download in the original form. Original form contains 500 MB, but compressor form may contain some 10 MB or 20 MB only. Then automatically within the less time we can able to download, we can able to transfer. We can improve performance of the application also. Like multiple benefits are there, sir. Improve performance like. So how you can able to do that? Sir, to perform zip and unzip operation, Python contain one inbuilt module. What is that inbuilt module, sir? Zip file. Are you getting right? What is the inbuilt module? Inbuilt modules are zip file. Can I spell out what is the module name? Zip file. Observe that. Take a bit very special case. Inbuilt module zip file. Zip file itself is one inbuilt module name, sir. This zip file contain one special classes, sir. Module can contain methods, functions, variables, and classes also. One special class. What is that class name? Is zip file is the class name. Are you getting? What is the module name? What is the module name? Array, module name is zip file. Zip file. What is the class name? Class name is zip file. Observe the difference, right? All the things are lowercase, but here Z capital, F capital, something like Java convention. Something like Java convention, right? Don't get confused. Zip file is the module name. Zip file is the class name also. Okay, like so. How you can create a zip file? Okay, how you can able to create a zip file, sir? Sir, we have to create zip file class object. I don't know about class. I don't know about object. How you can able to do? Just aware the terminology, sir. Beyond that, nothing. Do you know? Some people at least may aware Java. Some people may aware Java, sir. Sir, in Java, I have class is there. I have class student is there, sir. Sir, student class contain string name, string name, string name of the student. Next and after that, into roll number, something like we have into roll number like this we have, sir. Sir, I want to create student class object. Okay, constructor, I can able to take something. I want to create student object. Can you please tell? Can you please tell how you can able to do that? Student S is equal to new student. Correct or not? New student of Durga, comma 101, something like I can take. Sir, the people who are coming from Java background, the people who are coming from Java background, I hope this is the way how you can able to create an object and the student is the class. Correct? Ayo, respond, man. Correct? Okay, that's all. But anyway, you people don't know what is class, what is object, because we didn't start OOPS concept, right? Okay, remember. Now in Python, how you can able to do? Sir, type concept, is it there or not there in Python? I mean explicitly, am I required to declare or not required to declare? Type. What is the type of yes? Student. But in Python, no. So that's why yes is equal to. Yes is equal to, that's all. So we are not going to declare, sir, student yes is equal to. Next, new keyword is not there in the Python. Remember that. If you want to create an object, directly student of, okay, Durga, comma 101. Sir, Durga, comma 101. Do you know we are not having semicolon story already aware, sir? That's all. This is the way how you can able to create object. How much easy, man, when compared with that Java language. Here type we have to declare, new keyword we are required to use, nothing. S is equal to student constructor call. That's all. Automatically the object by default will be created. Clear, right? Even class declaration, constructor declaration, all those things are very easy, man. Okay, Python code is a very concise code, right? We are not required to use big code and so on. Suppose class student extends person. Are you getting? Extends person like. But in Python, what we require to do? Class student of person. That's all. Okay, of person, like it's very easy. We are not required to use extends person, curly braces. That bloody nonsense is by default is not there. Class student, either child class or person. Yes, man, it is the inheritance concept. Vedant, inheritance concept. Okay, yes, we will discuss that all those things, right? So now have a look once. Why I'm coming all this? Just to create some basic ideas. Sir, how to declare a class? How you can able to declare a class? Just a basic idea. How you can able to create an object in the Python? Clear for all of you? Sir, what is this one? Ray, can you please respond? What is this one? Selected part. What is this one? Class name. Bracket open. Constructor call. Here reference variable. What this line is going to do? This line is going to create one student object. This line is going to create one student object. That's all, sir. Okay. Now, if I can take, sir, f is equal to zip file. F is equal to zip file. Okay. Files dot zip. I'm taking first argument. Second argument, write mode. Next, third argument, sir. Don't worry about the values. Zip deflated, some format like this. Sir, now don't get any confused. S is equal to student of S is equal to student of Durga I'm taking, comma 101. Durga I'm taking, comma 101. Sir, I hope you people can able to map these two things, right? Sir, we are creating an object. Which class object we are creating? I respond, man. Which class object we are creating? You no response. Zip file class object. Zip file is a class name. Which class object? Zip file. What all these things are? These things are nothing but arguments. Remember, these things are by default considered as arguments. Arguments, right? Okay. Just like student name, student roll number. Like this is the first argument. This is the second argument. This one is nothing but third argument, right? Okay. Like sir, here we have to create zip file class object with the name of the zip file. Sir, what is the name of the zip file? We want files.zip. Any name you can use. Sir, files. What is the name of the zip file you want? Next, mode. Obviously, we are going to create. And the constant zip deflated. Remember that. This constant represents that we are creating zip file. Remember that zip deflated. This constant itself is going to represent, yes, we are creating zip file. Okay, once we create zip file object, you can add files for this zip file. F dot serve write. F dot write serve file name. Are you getting F dot write file name like this, right? F dot write of file name like any number of files you can able to add. Sir, first file I'm adding to the zip file. Second file I'm trying to add. Third file I'm trying to add. Fourth file I'm trying to add. With all these four files, we are creating a zip file. What is that zip file? Is nothing but files.zip. Remember that? Are you getting? Yeah. I will explain with an example. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Yes. Don't worry about that. I will explain with an example. Just aware that terminology, right? Okay. That's all. This is. If I can take these lines, automatically your zip file by default is ready, sir. Okay. What I will do that? Very simple. Can I continue, please? Oh, shit. Okay. That's all. Just remember this. This example I will discuss in the next session. So by that we can able to complete, sir, this file IO. Just very simple, and then happily we have to start OOPS concept immediately. Matter of 1 or 2 classes only we are going to discuss about this file IO concept, and then OOPS concept I will discuss. Once OOPS completed, multi-threading, regular expression, these kind of things we will just oddly another few days happily we will PDBC we will discuss, sir. Okay, that's all. Oddly another 2 weeks or 3 weeks, 2 weeks, oddly 2 to 3 weeks. Don't worry. Yeah, zip deflated means it is a constant representing that we are creating zip file. Are getting? We are creating zip file, because the reason for that is, so if you want to unzip also, same constructor we require to use. Are getting? Same constructor we require to use. Okay, like at the time of unzip operation, we have to specify that zip stored some constant, zip stored like some constant. So this constant indicates that we are creating zip file. Divya, are you able to understand? Something like internal. Yeah. Srikant Reddy, class student or person. Student is the child class, person is the parent class. You are thinking in reverse. Yeah. So Vedanta, I'm not sure. Can you please just go through Googling? Can you please do that? Okay. Third argument is optional, sir. Shubham Agarwal, in your CSV example, third argument is optional. Not required. Even I removed, right? Yeah.